When Apple tried to shrink the iPhone screen with the iPhone mini, it didn't resonate with the masses. So, they pivoted and introduced the iPhone Plus, a larger non-Pro variant of the Pro Max, boasting a massive screen, a long-lasting battery, and a slightly friendlier price tag. Nostalgia even played a role, with its name harking back to earlier Apple products. But despite its impressive features, the iPhone Plus followed in the Mini's footsteps, failing to capture widespread attention. Now, Apple is charting a new course for its 2025 lineup by replacing the iPhone Plus with an ultra-thin model rumored to be called the iPhone 17 Air. Yesterday, Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, one of the most reliable Apple insiders, unveiled some fascinating details about the upcoming device. According to Gurman, the iPhone 17 Air will measure an astonishing 6.25 millimeters thin. To put that into perspective, the current iPhone 16 Pro is 8.25 millimeters thick. If these reports are accurate, the iPhone 17 Air will shatter records to become the thinnest iPhone ever made. The title of the slimmest iPhone currently belongs to the iPhone 6, which debuted back in 2014 with a thickness of 6.9 millimeters. For Apple enthusiasts, the leap to 6.25 millimeters will be a significant evolution, reinforcing Apple's commitment to design innovation. While its ultra-thin profile will undoubtedly turn heads, the iPhone 17 Air specifications might not impress everyone. Unlike the iPhone 17 Pro series, which will feature the A19 Pro processor, the Air will come equipped with a non-Pro A19 chip. Both processors will utilize TSMC's advanced third-generation 3M technology, but the Pro chip will still outperform its Air counterpart. Another interesting twist, the iPhone 17 Air is rumored to feature a single rear camera, much like Google's early Pixel devices, which relied heavily on computational photography. Apple appears to be embracing this minimalist camera setup, paired with powerful software enhancements to deliver high-quality photos. The phone is expected to have a 6.6-inch display, slightly smaller than the 6.9-inch screen on the iPhone 17 Pro Max. It will also include 8 GB of RAM to support Apple Intelligence, ensuring smooth performance for AI-powered features. Here's the surprising part. The iPhone 17 Air is rumored to cost more than the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Yes, you heard that right. Despite its lower-tier specs, the Air's ultra-thin design could command a premium price. This raises the question, will customers be willing to pay more for design over performance? Apple is betting on the Air's sleek and innovative body to drive sales, even though the specs don't match up to its Pro siblings. A major technical highlight of the iPhone 17 Air is its custom-designed 5G modem chip, sleek and premium, but at a price that raises eyebrows. Whether or not it succeeds will depend on how much value customers place on aesthetics versus performance. What do you think? Would you spend extra for the thinnest iPhone ever? Or do you think performance should come first? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the latest in tech. Stay tuned for more insights into Apple's game-changing innovations. Phone world. Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both of these phones push the boundaries of mobile technology, offering cutting-edge features and exceptional performance. But which one takes the crown as the best big phone of 2024? Let's dive in and compare them side by side. Design. Starting with the design, both phones have distinct looks that reflect their brand identities. The iPhone 16 Pro Max stays true to Apple's iconic rectangular shape with flat sides and soft corners. This year, it features an even slimmer bezel, allowing for a larger 6.9-inch display. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, keeps its sleek, curved edges and integrates the ever-popular S Pen, a feature unique to Samsung's Ultra series. Size-wise, the differences are minimal. The iPhone 16 Pro Max measures 163 millimeters at 77.6 millimeters, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly shorter, but a bit wider at 162.3 millimeters x 79 millimeters. That extra width allows room for the S Pen, which gives Samsung an edge in productivity. Apple, however, introduces something new this year, the camera control button, a capacitive touch key that allows for zooming and other camera controls with a swipe. When it comes to color options, Apple sticks with its sophisticated muted tones, white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Samsung goes for more variety with options like titanium violet and yellow. And for those ordering through Samsung's website, you get access to exclusive colors like titanium blue and green. Display. Now, onto the display. Both phones deliver top-tier screen technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max boasts a 6.9-inch OLED display with a buttery smooth 120Hz refresh rate. As with the iPhone 15 Pro series, you also get the always-on display feature, which lowers the refresh rate to just 1 Hz when the phone is idle. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind with its stunning 6.8-inch AMOLED display that also supports 120 Hz refresh rates and an always-on feature. One advantage Samsung brings is an anti-reflective coating, making outdoor visibility much easier in bright sunlight, something the iPhone lacks. Both displays are breathtakingly vibrant, but there are subtle differences in color. The iPhone 16 Pro Max tends to lean towards warmer yellowish tones, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a cooler, more tealish hue. A standout feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop its brightness to just 1 nit for easier nighttime viewing, great for late-night scrolling. Performance. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-generation 3nm process. This makes it incredibly efficient, with significant improvements in heat dissipation and sustained performance compared to its predecessor, the A17 Pro chip. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra is no slouch either. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, custom-tuned for Galaxy devices. While the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 performs well, especially in gaming and graphics-intensive tasks, it tends to throttle a bit sooner than Apple's A18 Pro under extreme stress. In benchmark tests, the iPhone 16 Pro Max leads in CPU performance, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra takes the edge in 3D graphics, scoring slightly higher in peak performance. However, Apple's new chip excels in long-term sustained performance, so if you're planning on pushing your phone to its limits, the iPhone may have a slight edge. Camera next. Let's discuss one of the most critical aspects of any flagship phone, the cameras. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 48-megapixel main sensor paired with a new 48-megapixel ultra-wide sensor and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom. Apple has also introduced a new lens coating to minimize lens flare, addressing a common complaint in previous models. On the flip side, Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra brings its camera game with a 200-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel zoom lens, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x zoom, and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Samsung has packed in more megapixels, but remember, megapixels aren't everything. The iPhone tends to produce more natural-looking photos, whereas the Galaxy S24 Ultra sometimes leans into oversaturation, delivering more vibrant images. In low-light photography, both phones perform exceptionally well, but Samsung's larger sensor can capture more detail in some scenarios. For video, the iPhone takes the crown with its 4K recording at 120 frames per second, ideal for capturing stunning slow-motion footage. While Samsung's camera app offers tons of customization, Apple's new camera control button provides a more intuitive experience for videographers. Battery life and charging. In terms of battery life, the iPhone 16 Pro Max packs a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra edges it out with a 5,000 mAh battery. Both phones are more than capable of lasting through a day of heavy use, but Samsung's slightly larger battery may give it a slight advantage. When it comes to charging, Samsung takes the lead. The Galaxy S24 Ultra supports 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt charging speed. Samsung also has reverse wireless charging, which allows you to charge other devices like earbuds on the back of your phone, something Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't offer. Software. Lastly, let's compare software. Both iOS and One UI are polished, mature operating systems, but they offer different user experiences. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is a fantastic choice. But if you're looking for more customization options, better charging speeds, and love the idea of an S Pen, Galaxy S24 Ultra might be the perfect phone for you. Ultimately, both of these phones are top-tier devices with a ton to offer. Whichever one you choose, you're getting a powerful, feature-packed smartphone that will keep you ahead of the curve in 2024.